Hey BookTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer, and today I wanted to chat about minimums. So today I just wanted to do a little bit more of a chat, a relaxed video, so no bullet journal. I've been thinking lately about something that I use in my life to make sure that I get things done. Using the Big Five personality test, I am very, very high in orderliness. I like things a certain way, I love lists, I love organizing, and I really like life to happen in the way that I want it to happen. I'm actually lower in industriousness. I'm not low in industriousness, which is just how much you like to work and how much you can push yourself, but I'm not as high in industriousness as I am in orderliness. Because of this, I often run myself too hard and burn myself out trying to keep up with what I feel like I should be doing in order to make things exactly the way I want them, rather than letting things go. Dealing with burnout and also just, days where you're tired, being a mom, there are days like you wake up at 4 o'clock because your child is throwing up and you clean up, throw up literally all day long until they go to bed at 8:30. We had that happen to us in December. I have days periodically. I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's related to hormones, but it's very physically hard for me to feel motivated and get up to do anything, even like get dressed and get food. And those days I've learned to cope, but it's a really big struggle and they don't happen a ton for me, but they do happen. And on those days I'm a mother, I have responsibilities, I can't just not function. So I've had to learn how to function, and minimums is one of the ways that I do that. So minimums is just the absolute bare minimum that you need to get done that day. Your minimums can really help with things that you are trying to do consistently. So my minimum for writing words is 500 words. Today I wrote over 800. So I don't always stick to 500, but on the days that I really don't want to write, I can sit down and write 500 words and I hit my goal. And 500 words added up every single day is actually, it's incredible what a little bit every day can add up to. So just thinking of some more examples from my own life, my husband and I really value reading, and we want to teach our kids to be readers, and the best way to do that is to read to your kids every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. It's actually better to read to your kids 5 minutes every day than it is to read to your kids for 15 minutes 3 times a day. We've set up a system to where we have a minimum for that. When we put our kids to bed, we read them a book and then we sing them a song before bed every night. And we switch off which child and all of that, but it makes it so that every single day our kids are getting read to. And I try and read to them more than that. For our homeschool, we have about 30 minutes every day where I sit down and I read picture books, board books, magazine, a chapter book, just kind of whatever they have around that we have currently reading. And I sit and I read to them for about 30 minutes. But not every day. Some days that doesn't happen because it's not my minimum. My minimum is reading to them at bedtime. And because of that, I don't think any of our kids, since they've turned probably 2 months, 3 months old, I don't think any of our kids have gone a single day without being read to for at least 5 minutes. I have 2 cleaning minimums. I really like my house to be clean, and my husband actually really likes that too. So we both work really hard to keep our house minimal and looking really clean. I have 2 minimums for keeping the house clean. I make the bed in the morning and I clear out the dishwasher. Our room tends to stay fairly clean because we don't do a lot in our room other than relax after we put the kids down. And so as long as I make the bed in the morning, our room generally looks very nice and is kind of a clean sanctuary that we can come into. And clearing out the dishwasher just makes it so that the kitchen is so much easier to clean up. Especially since my husband actually loads the dishwasher every night. That's one of his things, one of his habits that he does every single day. Between the 2 of us, then, we are able to really stay on top of the dishes. So those are just some of the examples of minimums in my life. One thing that you should notice with the minimums is that they're all very small. 500 words, again, is not very much. I mean, it takes me about 30 minutes to sit down and write my 500 words. But that's actually the point. Minimums are supposed to be easy to do. It's something that you can say, it puts me towards my goal. Doing a little bit is better than not doing anything. Doing a little bit keeps your habit. It helps you to see yourself as that kind of person. Because I write 500 words a day, I see myself as a writer, a person who actually writes every day. When I was trying to write 1,500 words to 2,000 words a day during NaNoWriMo, I never hit my goal, I got discouraged, I thought I wasn't a writer, and I didn't see myself as the kind of person who could write every day. Having a small minimum has helped me to not only reach my goals of finishing novels and working towards being published, but it's also helped me to form a new identity as the kind of person that I want to be. Minimums are really great if you are struggling with mental illness, if you are a perfectionist that struggles with staying motivated, if you simply have a big goal that you're like, I don't know how I'm ever going to reach this goal, minimums are a great way to help with that. Ever since I discovered minimums, I've just been sold. I absolutely love minimums. They are so useful in my life. Sometimes I go above and beyond the minimums. Sometimes I literally just do the bare minimum, and even when I just do the minimum, I can go to bed at night knowing that I have taken myself closer to some of my most important goals. So let me know in the comments below what you think of minimums. Do you use a system like this in your life at all? Let me know some of yours. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.